Hello, Assalamualaikum everybody and welcome to CEO Club Pakistan and Management House. और इसके साथ साथ welcome to the world of Corona as well. हम लोग सब इस वक्त वो मुश्किल तरीन वक्त गुजार रहे हैं अपने कोरोना के साथ. And here in this program of Roshni Ka Safar, that is a contribution to society by CEO Club Pakistan and Management House, I would like to welcome UK Pakistani Kamran Hanif here. How are you, Kamran?
I'm good. Thank you, Nazia. Thank you for inviting me for the interview.
So,
really appreciate
Kamran is related to the industry of education and IT over there in London. ऐसा ही है, Kamran?
जी बिल्कुल. I am working in education and technology.
So, can you please a brief about you to the audience?
Yeah. Definitely, I can do that if you ask me to.
हाँ, तो आप बताइएगा कि आप कैसे IT और
जी बिल्कुल. Actually, my background is in technology, but I used to help a lot of students who used to come to UK for higher studies. So that has encouraged me, and I think, as back in old days, I used to help my friends as well. I have encouraged them to get into the higher education, and the fact that I've been helping a lot of students in UK. Now I have taken this initiative. We are launching in Pakistan. Xenix Group UK is coming to Pakistan, where we will be helping students who wants to go to UK for higher studies. We will be helping them not only to get the university selection, course selection, get an admission visa, but we will be helping them once they go out there in UK, the challenges that they have to face over there. For example, if they go there, there are a lot of problems that you face there. You don't know where to live, the accommodation.
So, अगर हम इसको कट शॉर्ट करें तो वो चलो चलो UK चलो वाला कमरान है कि मतलब the person who you do support people when they want to go from here to UK study visa के लिए. ऐसा ही?
Absolutely. Yes.
IT में आप क्या करते हैं?
I have been working in telecom since, I think, long time.
Long time?
Yes. Yes.
So, let's come back to Corona now.
Yeah.
You are the person who do take kids from here or people from here for the education purpose there to UK. तो कितने काफी हमारी तादाद बच्चों की और लोगों की यहाँ से UK में जाते हैं और अब वो वहाँ पर हैं. How Corona is affecting the industry, education industry over there? My number one question. And number two, about the status of people who are gone from here to there, उनके क्या हालात हैं?
इसमें in 2011 there were about 12,000 students who went to Pakistan. Yes,
in single year. एक साल में 12,000 बच्चे पाकिस्तान से
UK गए. But then the figure dropped. The yearly figure dropped. There was a reason, because in 2011 they finished the post-study work visa, which was used to be offered before 2011, because if you have finished your degree and you want to stay there and get a work experience, so they used to offer 2 years post-study work visa. So that figure dropped from 2011 to 2017. Now, official statistics are only available until 2017, but now there are only about 3,000 students goes per year.
यानी कि 2011 में जो 12,000 बच्चा पाकिस्तान से यूके जा रहा था, वो 2017 में 3,000 रह गया.
But now the anticipations are there will be more students going to UK for this September session. But now you will ask, exactly, that's a good question.
Okay. मतलब we were expecting the figures again to be high in 2020, कि वो 3,000 से 6,000, 7,000 या जो किसी भी figure हो जाएगी. But because of Corona, the whole plan got cancelled.
But let me tell you something, Nazia.
जरूर.
Every threat has an opportunity.
अच्छा, ये तो बड़ी आपने positive बात की. वो भी
depression की time. Corona is definitely an economic threat for everyone, for the whole world. I mean, that's the only thing, that is no discrimination. Whether you are Pakistan or whether you are UK or US, there is no discrimination. So, but as I said, every threat has an opportunity. There are a lot of people who want to go to UK from Pakistan. It's always the case. And corona is definitely going to go down at some point. It's not going to remain forever. There are so many news. There are some news which says it's going to remain until next year as well. But there are others. But then there are statistical analysis which shows based on the bell curve when different countries are going to get out of corona, or when it's going to drop. The number of deaths are going to drop. Number of cases. हाँ नहीं इसमें जो statistical analysis है, इसमें जो bell curve है, I think it's very important to understand that it may not be accurate enough, those bell curves, but it may fluctuate. But based on that, the analysis are by first week of June, in Pakistan, there will be drop in case, and maybe by end of May in UK, there will be a drop as well.
Wow,
but we are already seeing.
इतनी खूबसूरत बात की है आपने. Such a beautiful. अल्लाह करे ऐसा ही हो. कामरान कहते हैं कि स्टैट्स ये कहते हैं कि by the end of May and early June there are chances कि कोरोना हमारे से.
But you can see China, for example. So that was a bell curve in China as well. So there was a start, then it goes the peak, and then it came down again. So similarly, the UK.
Italy and US.
No, the UK is already coming down. UK is coming down already. I mean, UK had a peak. They used to 1,000 people die every day in UK, but now this figure is 500-600.
So a half.
It is coming down, and it has to come down. But the fact that you are saying whether you can survive from corona, that is very difficult. I mean,
that is
you just have to minimize the impact on the people, and those lockdowns will do that. Imagine if you stay in house for 14 days. If you stayed in house for 14 days, that means, this is what it is for, that you have minimized the impact on yourself, and when you go out after that rules out that you have a corona, right?
Now let's
so,
come.
The key thing is, it's going to go down in UK. They are preparing for. The universities are preparing for September session, the autumn session as well.
Universities are actually preparing for the September?
Absolutely.
Physical presence of students?
Absolutely, they are preparing for that.
Sure?
They are taking applications. Yes, they are.
अल्लाह करे.
So,
आपसे बात करके तो बहुत ज़्यादा उम्मीद की शमाएं जल रही हैं.
नहीं, there are news जो है वो हर तरह की है market में. There are all sort of news in the market, but they wouldn't want to have any impact on the student. I mean, if you are a student willing to go to UK for your higher studies, I mean, they wouldn't want you to wait forever, wait for next year.
They have to find a way out.
Yeah, I mean, the students are still applying. They are making an application. The applications are open. But there is no doubt about it. Currently, जो student वहाँ पे रह रहे हैं, you are quite right. वहाँ पे जो student रह रहे हैं, they are sitting at home. And they are, वो ये कह रहे हैं कि we have paid the tuition fees to the university and we are sitting home. हमारा loss हो रहा है हमारी tuition fees का. Plus we are paying the accommodation as well.
Yes.
ठीक है.
The groceries as well and the
exactly.
bills as well.
There are things that are the news that are happening in the market. There are petitions that are in the internet where these students are asking for refund from the universities. There is no doubt the education industry is going to suffer as well in the future. But on the other hand, the news are in this, the life may not go normal. So the normal life जो थी कोरोना से पहले की, so वो तो you just hanging around. I mean, you don't wear the mask, you don't. But लेकिन ये है कि लेकिन अभी जो पूरी दुनिया में जो लॉकडाउन लिफ्ट हो रहे हैं, but based on it's not a normal life, but you can still go around, you can keep the social distance. लेकिन एक चीज़ वहाँ पे the good thing about UK is people are more aware, better than Pakistan. आप पाकिस्तान के किसी गांव में चले जाएं, I heard from some of my friends, वो कहता है ही नहीं, वो कहता है ही कोई चीज़ ही नहीं है, it doesn't exist. So imagine, the awareness of people, even though media is making a noise about it in Pakistan. I mean, they're screaming about it. This is what is happening, but people are not paying any heed.
So, Kamran, tell us about the condition of students over there.
जी,
Imagine I'm a student over there. मेरा semester भी रुक गया. मैं शाम को जो स्टिल पे काम करती थी वो भी बंद हो गया. मगर मुझे अपने कमरे का किराया भी देना है. वो जो फ्लैट मैं शेयर कर रही हूँ, बल्कि फ्लैट भी नहीं, वो तो बस बेड्स ही होते हैं जो अलॉटेड होते हैं. And then I have to pay my bills, then I have to pay my expenses, then डेली का खाना पीना. मेरी क्या हालत होगी एक महीने बाद जब मैं कमा भी नहीं रही और फीस भी दे, जो एक मेरी ह्यूज अमाउंट है वो वैसे निकल चुकी है. Tell us about the
असल में मैं लेट मी एक्सप्लेन. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो अकोमोडेशन है वहाँ पे जो all the tenants that are living in the landlords are not allowed to charge any rent from the student during the breakdown period. Yes, yeah. Okay. And government is giving the landlords the relief of mortgage relief. You know, if you so mortgage holidays दे रहे हैं, the 3 months mortgage holidays दे रहे हैं. So if you own a property, bank you pay to the bank certain amount the mortgage आप pay कर रहे हैं. 3 months के लिए आपको mortgage holiday दे दी है. Of course, you are not paying it off. So that will be, of course, there will be implications for that, and it might extend after. So that means
मेरे किराए का गम तो बच गया.
बिल्कुल बच गया.
अब और बताइए.
हाँ नहीं, अभी आपका the bill, अगर आप वहाँ पे जॉब कर रहे थे, and if you have lost a job during Corona, you will get 80% of your salary from the
government. I'm talking about the odd jobs. I'm talking about वो बच्चे जो पेट्रोल पंप पे थे, वो बच्चे जो टिल पे खड़े होते थे.
जो टिल पे खड़े हैं वो तो रिटेल इंडस्ट्री आज पीक पे चल रही है. प्लस गवर्नमेंट ने 50,000 जॉब्स अभी जनरेट की हैं कोरोना के बिजनेस के अंदर. So these are corona tracers they call it. I think the 50,000 people they are hiring who will be working from home. Finding out the people who have corona. So they will be tracing those cases, right? So they will be helping government to trace those people. So it also brings opportunities. I mean, as I said in the beginning, every threat brings an opportunity. So if there is a threat, there are opportunities as well. Corona business is flying. I mean, the people who are creating, yes, absolutely. The people who are, who creates the mask and sanitizers and, all sort of those things, their business is flourishing in this moment in time. One more thing I will add is education industry, education technology.
जो आपका field है.
Exactly. So that industry was worth $18 billion in 2019.
Again, $80 billion education industry in UK.
Education technology.
So,
which we are talking about, जैसे अभी online education technology जो है, so that was worth 18 billion. So the projections are in 2015, this will be worth over $300 billion. So that's a massive increase.
So this
industry,
Corona is a hit for that education industry.
But that will bring the new opportunities in the market as well. I mean, that may not be Corona as well. I mean, this industry might be an organic growth that they were foreseeing from 2019 to 2025. Yeah, so that might well be organic.
मगर वो लोग जो वहाँ पे रह रहे थे, जो ये वाला कॉन्सेप्ट है, यहाँ से बच्चा जाएगा, वहाँ रहेगा, डेफिनेटली यहाँ से जब बच्चा जाता है तो यूके वाले भी पैसे कमाते हैं, उनका बिजनेस चलता है. तो ये चीज क्या आपको अगले सालों में कम नजर आ रही है? फिजिकल ट्रेवल ऑफ द स्टूडेंट फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान टू यूके और फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड टू यूके.
Well, at the moment, the UK is not anticipating that will drop. I mean, they are still anticipating. As I said, the universities are still accepting applications. The situation might change, but it doesn't look like. It looks like, the cases are going down. The peak, we had the peak in UK, and now it is going down. And it will sort of, go down further, as we get close to the September. I mean, see, in September, we are now in May, June, July, August. We still have 4 months before we get opening up, the September session, before we start the September session again. So in 4 months' time, in 4 months' time, the situation might change, and the situation has dropped. I mean, you can take China, for example. China has taken control, and these countries, they are capable enough to do that. I mean, they are much more capable than Pakistan. to handle these kind of situations.
So, as an educationist or as a consultant who sends the students from here to UK, आप मुतमईन हैं कि आपके तालिब इल्मों की वहाँ पे सहूलियात का ख्याल रखा जा रहा है और वो बिल्कुल सही तरीके से UK में रह रहे हैं. Am I
would say they are being taken care of, but for sure the students have their own sort of complaints as well, which has been considered as well. हाँ, उसमें ये है कि उसमें जो वीज़ा एक्सटेंशन है वो उन्होंने ऑटोमेटिक कर दी है. So automatically, if your visa was running out in January, for example, so you got automatic extension until 31st of May. So now it will finish. Once this will finish, and if this epidemic, उसका जो जोर अभी तक नहीं कम हुआ, so that will automatic extension will go beyond May as well. So these people are very reasonable, I must say. These British people. So if you have a genuine impact, they will give you the money back as well. So, but you have to have a genuine sort of reason for it.
You are basically very confident.
And then I think another thing that we were talking earlier on, that the businesses who are struggling, so they are getting loans. There are two kind of loans the UK businesses are getting. So the one is less than, for the smaller industries whose turnover is less than £100,000 per year, they are getting less than 50k loans. 25,000.
But the government is doing a lot for small businesses.
And these loans are interest-free loans. The Corona Business Impact Loan है कि business, अगर your business is interrupted due to Corona, you can get a loan, and you are a small to medium SME, you can get a loan starting from £50,000 upward of I don't know how much.
So that's thank you. आपने हमें बहुत उम्मीद दिलाई. बहुत अच्छा लगा कि in all the conversation you are being so positive. आपने बहुत ज़्यादा एक अच्छी बातें की, मुस्बत बातें की, जो कि I hope के लोगों को अच्छी लगेगी. अब आप मुझे ये बताएं, आपने कोरोना से क्या सीखा?
I think it is good to stay home sometimes.
Good to stay home. पहले आपका कुछ ऐसा ख्याल नहीं था? पहली दफा आप घर में इस तरह?
No, it's not the first time, because I work in technology industries, and remote working is very common. I'm still helping my clients in UK, even though I have been locked down in Pakistan, but I'm still helping my clients.
दो lessons जो आपने कोरोना से सीखे, lessons कि आपको ये पता चला, क्या सबक आपने कोरोना से सीखा? दो.
इसमें ये है कि जो हाइजीन इज वेरी इम्पोर्टेंट. ठीक है, जो when you see what our religion says, we pray 5 times a day, and we do wuzu. We are being told, फिर what I learned is China used to call Muslims are virus, but now they turn into virus by themselves. Muslims are virus. They said that, but now right after few months, the reality was, when this Corona epidemic started from China, I started seeing the Chinese hanging around in Pakistan, wearing the mask and wearing those जो निकाब करते हैं, हिजाब वगैरह, जो निकाब जो करते हैं, they turn into virus as well, by themselves. When people see the Chinese, they get scared, wherever they were. So I think
एक सवाल और, you take students from here, then you take them to UK. ऐसी कोई एक या दो बातें जो आप यहाँ के बच्चों को समझाना, बताना या सिखाना चाहें?
I think इसमें I repeatedly say that, and I think the more as much I can iterate is better for all the students, is have an education of purpose. Education वो हासिल करें जिसका कोई मकसद हो, कि जिसमें आप अपनी मुल्क में कोई वैल्यू ऐड कर सकें. You can add value to your family, for yourself, for your country, and you can flourish as well. Instead of choosing the odd job and getting, prosper in those areas, you can get much more prosperous, you can get much more respect and money if you work harder in your own
And you
professional
have a
career.
vision in your head. That's what you are saying,
if you focus on your goal, if you work in your own, अगर आप जिस चीज़ में आप डिग्री करते हैं, make the right choice for your education, and then be very focused on it. Be very clear in your goals and work towards achieving those goals. I mean, once you go to UK, don't opt in for the odd jobs for much longer. I mean, you can do the odd jobs while you are studying and to meet your expenses, but do not stay there. Make a commitment to yourself that you will not stay in that job for more than your your degree duration. Once you have done your degree, develop the right skills, what employers are looking for, and get into the job market and be confident on yourself. You will get the job. There is no way you will be refused any job.
Last question. Behavior changes or behavior issues which we have seen in Pakistani students when they travel from here to there. ऐसे कौन से 2-3 common गलत behaviors हैं जो आप पाकिस्तानियों में देखते हैं जब वो यहाँ से वहाँ जाते हैं?
I think one thing is they look for the shortcuts, which
they look for the shortcuts.
We are very famous. We want to get rich quick.
अच्छा, ये वो अमीर ही होना चाहते हैं या वो पासपोर्ट के लिए भी शॉर्टकट और
पासपोर्ट के लिए you are quite right. I mean, not just to get rich. Yeah. Because I think the common perception is once you become a British national, you will become rich, but the reality is not. That's not the case. You have to work hard. You have to, if you work hard, you need to earn it. If you have earned something, you will feel the sense of accomplishment. If you have worked hard to earn something, you will feel that. If you have got rich quicker, overnight, you won the lottery, you will never feel that sense of achievement as you will if you have worked hard to earn.
Problem तो ये कि they look for shortcuts for every possible thing. जो कुछ उन्हें चाहिए और क्या ज़्यादा इनमें problem?
I think कि उसमें दूसरा जो ये है कि not making the right choices when it comes to the studies. Not having the employability attitude. उसमें that may be a bit longer. It could be so many things, combination of so many things. कि उसमें मतलब आप जो clarity है आप अपने goal की, if you have the clarity of your goal and you are very honest, so honest to yourself. I mean, let me say, put it this way. So honesty with yourself. I mean, if you are honest with yourself, you will be able to discover your shortcomings. And if you know your shortcomings, it will be much easier for you
to
overcome those shortcomings. आप उन्हें overcome कर सकते हैं.
honest नहीं रहते.
जी.
और isn't it like कि जब बच्चे वहाँ चले जाते हैं तो उनका ओढ़ना, पहनना, खाना पीना, उनकी choices बिल्कुल change हो जाती हैं और वो अपनी roots भूल जाते हैं.
Absolutely. That is.
Out of 100% कितने बच्चे ऐसे हैं जो?
I think maybe that could be very small numbers, but people I think keep their identity when they go from here to UK.
तो वो अपनी identity
I think they keep the identity.
अच्छा, अपनी roots को नहीं भूलते.
There might be very small number of people who will do that.
So any word of positivity for the audience?
Positivity, I think I talk a lot of positive things when it comes to Corona.
Would you like to contribute? आप कुछ पूछना चाहेंगे कामरान से?
नहीं, कामरान माशाल्लाह ज़बरदस्त उन्होंने सारे सेशंस किया है और बड़ी पॉजिटिविटी
बड़ी ही स्प्रेड लॉट्स ऑफ पॉजिटिविटी. पहले बंदे जिन्होंने सारी बात पॉजिटिविटी की है कि बिजनेस भी ठीक हो जाएगा, दुनिया भी वापस आ जाएगी, यूनिवर्सिटीज भी खुल जाएगी, ऑनलाइन बहुत ज़्यादा फ्रॉम 18 to 300% चला जाएगा. मतलब वेरी पॉजिटिव आई गेस.
माशाल्लाह ज़बरदस्त जी. मैं तो एक राउंड ऑफ अप्लॉज कर सकता हूँ.
Thank you Kamran.
Thank you
for coming over.
Thank you
for coming.
You're welcome.